On March 11th, 238 new cases of the coronavirus were recorded in Qatar. Here's what's happened since. It seemed like things were moving slowly at first. The next day, the ministry closed gyms, cinemas, and wedding venues, and the day after that, the metro was closed for the weekend. But other than that, life seemed pretty normal. As the days went on, more public buildings began to close and more events were canceled. And then came the travel restrictions. Slowly at first, countries were added to the list until it became impossible for anyone besides a Qatari citizen to enter the country. All of this seemed a little crazy, but to be honest, none of it really affected me. More precautionary measures were put in place, and then on March 16th, they stopped serving food in restaurants. The next day, they shut down a large portion of the industrial area. This is when things started getting a little bit more serious. The number of new cases day by day seemed pretty stable, but there was an overall feeling of unease given the situation in the rest of the world too. On Friday, March 20th, there were 460 cases of the coronavirus in Qatar. Social distancing had become more than just a buzzword, and I took my new paddleboard out in the marina by myself for the first time. The beach was extra crowded that Friday until a big storm rolled through. Maybe it was a sign that this too wasn't going to last much longer. The next morning, the friendly neighborhood Pigeon paid me a visit. This little guy doesn't quite understand that my bedroom is not his home, and whenever I leave the door open, he seems to find a way in. Saturday night was when things really took a turn. The ministry banned all forms of public gathering. That even included in your car. At first, there was a bit of a controversy around this because it seems like there was an improper translation saying there could only be one person per car. But they later clarified that basically they just didn't want anyone cruising around for fun with a group of friends. The beach near my apartment was closed, and this week I was working from home. We weren't quite in a full lockdown, but pretty much any reason to leave your house other than something important was discouraged. That afternoon, I definitely had some extra time on my hands, so I planted these seeds in hopes that by the end of all this, maybe I'll at least have some vegetables. And be able to make some pretty awesome margaritas and mojitos. Just saying. Despite the oversaturated work VPN, working from home has gone pretty well so far. I rigged up my small TV to be an extra monitor and have my own little home office in my living room. Last night, I even did some push-ups for the first time in a few years maybe, and they were pretty embarrassing. And that just about brings me to where I am today. If you like this video, please go ahead and give it a thumbs up below. And if you want to see more videos about my life in Qatar, go ahead and subscribe to my channel. For now, keep practicing social distancing, washing your hands, and I hope you guys stay safe and healthy. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.